And we've been waiting for this day for a long time. It's opening day in the NBA. Thanks for joining us as we start the new season. Alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll talk to Allie LaForce, who's on the sidelines as well. On Tuesday, they go back home and will be hosting the Orlando Magic. Then on Monday, they hit the road to face the Sixers in Philadelphia.
And that game against the Wizards, that's a contest that I'll keep an eye on. That'll be the 5th time they take it to the floor, and they want to get off to a fast start this year.
Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got LaMarcus Aldridge, and it's Frazier in at point guard. They've got Johnson, also Green out there, and it's Iverson in at the point guard position. And it's opening night. Great to be here with you, Clark.
Always great to be with you as well, B.A. And this is perhaps my favorite night of the year when you talk about the NBA opening night. So much excitement, so much anticipation. And we know the rest of the season will deliver.
Here's Frazier. Pass to McGrady. There's the three. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And that gets us rolling. Whew, what a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Rising up. That's why they call Johnson the slammer.
Here's Frazier. Pass to English. Aldridge outside. Shot clock at 5. Puts it up. Lanier with the rebound.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Here's Iverson. Here's Drexler. Pass to Iverson. 4-3. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. Here's McGrady. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And I like seeing McGrady rise up for the dunk. Has amazing leaping ability and good reach, too. He makes it look easy.
Here's Iverson. Green. A screen. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Pass to Parrish. The three from Aldridge. Drexler grabs the board.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Lanier. No good with the triple. Gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. There's the drive. English. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Boy, that was a nasty throwdown right there. This is exactly why you can't give English the position he wants.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
What's up? Talk about somebody who's built and wired to score. Alex English can go all night long.
Johnson on the wing. Uses the glass to drop it in. Johnson's got his second basket.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here's McGrady. He's got 5 to the paint. And that one is stuffed right through.
Bam! Parrish with the flush.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. All right, with this break, let's take a look at the teams that were the toughest to score against last year.
Well, it was a long year, and you were reminded of it every time you played this team. I mean, they never gave up a lot of points. They made you work for everything. And the points you did get against them were really hard-earned.
First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Green, and it's hammered home by Green.
Green showing some real attitude on that throwdown.
Gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Frazier, the pass to English. Here's McGrady. Here's the 3. Lanier with the rebound. Pass to Drexler. Oh, hey, how about
Big
that?
time right there. Big time.
Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam. Here's Frazier. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys. I mean, if you can play over the top, I think you've got a big advantage.
Here we go, one-on-one.
Boy, nice look from the big man, Aldridge, doing a nice job sharing the wealth.
Gone 0 for 2 from outside. To the inside. Oh, a two-handed power slam.
And slammed that thing through.
A nasty two-hander.
Max force throwdown.
Here's English. And that one is hammered home.
Alex English using some deceptive strength right there to get that shot up and down through contact.
Outside Johnson. Oh, sweet move. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
He flashes to the rim and is met with no resistance.
Here's English. He's got 5. Oh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Now, here's Green. They trail by 6. Lanier. Parrish with a rebound.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Green against Aldridge. To the wing, right side. Shot clock at 6. Here's English. That 3's off the mark. Gone 6 of 11 so far. Pass to Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Excellent effort that time from Johnson to get that shot up and down through contact.
Frazier, the pass to Aldridge. Shoots. Can't nail the jumper. Gotten 7 of their first 12 shots to go. Shot's good by Iverson.
And, you know, for being a smaller guard, Iverson is a master at finishing inside. Just remarkable.
Here's English, covered by Johnson. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Outside, Green. Got a piece of it. Here's Frazier. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
It's good. Johnson's got 10.
Off to a great start. 5 straight from the field.
And the defense hasn't been able to do anything to stop him. And when that's the case, just keep feeding the hot hand.
He drops it from range. 12 points for him.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
Here's Iverson. Pass to Drexler. Just 5 to shoot. Puts up a deep 3. He can't hit that time. Gone 2 of 5 from deep. Here's Lanier. No points yet. And here is Green. Here's Drexler. Takes it in.
What you say?
Oh, my goodness.
Come on now. Much respect for the bounce of Drexler. I mean, this guy knows how to get up and throw it down with flair.
Here's McGrady. He's got 7.
Oh, wow! Oh. Watch out below.
Big finish. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
Here's McGrady. 9 points in the game. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
He challenges the defender and throws it down with 2 hands.
Man, just straight power on that one. Clear the deck.
Yeah, I love that determination right there.
Drexler, that's good. Drexler's got 9. Drexler's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc. Now here's Johnson. 12 points for him. Pass to Lanier. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Lanier, a big, strong lefty, really good at finding contact inside and drawing the foul.
First trip to the line for him here. And he knocks down the first one.
Really like how steady Lanier looks out there. I mean, he's very patient and he's graceful, strong, not rushing his game or trying to force anything.
So hits 1 and misses 1 at the line. Gone 2 of 5 from deep. Smits passes to Avdia. And there's the rejection. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
LaMelo Ball is such an instinctive playmaker. Talking about his approach, he said, I'm just making it up. I see someone, I throw it, whatever comes to mind. Brian, the way he sees the game makes him box office attraction.
I like it. It's that new school flair with a game that harkens back to some of the greats. He's special to watch, Allie. Ball. Here's Lanier. And he dunks it down.
That's just elementary routine for Lanier, getting whatever position he wants inside and then just going to work.
Pass to Keenan. 1:43 left now in the first quarter.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure.
Nothing surprising about that, guys. We've come to expect plays like that from him, and still, they never get old.
Inside. The bank shot, no good. Gone 1 of 4 from deep. The three is up. Houston with a rebound.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Ball outside. Pass to Houston. Here's Smits. Avdia, right side. Clock at 6. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oh, wow. Plenty of room for his trademark slam.
You could tell once he saw the crack in the D, you knew what was going to happen.
And I'll tell you what, he does not squander those chances. I mean, he's always going to punch it home with that kind of chance.
These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
He got a piece of it. Here's the break. Uses the glass on the layup.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
There's Ball with a 3. It doesn't go for him. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. They're up by 3. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Shooting 71%. Their offense has looked unstoppable all game long. Denny Avdia out there with Hassan Whiteside. Then there's LaMelo Ball, and it's Houston in at the 2. And the three-pointer goes.
Junior Bridgman stretching the floor right there from way back.
Ball outside. Fires the 3. Oh, Ball dropping it in for 3.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Johnson passes to Bing. Here's Bridgman. 6 on the shot clock. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. Now one on Ball.
Now they need to think about doubling him. If they wait, he could really catch fire.
Clark, a lot of NBA pundits like to issue bold preseason predictions. I don't think you fall into that camp.
Yeah, I'm a little more measured in that regard, BA. I like to base my predictions on stuff that's real, not stuff that might be real. But I understand the need to try to speculate and anticipate. But there's so much that's unforeseen and unpredictable that it really is difficult to make guarantees or predictions with any basis in fact until some games have been played.
Here's Bridgman. He's got 12. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Bridgman does it all over the floor. He's a tough guy to get a read on defensively.
Down low. Here's Murray. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Outside Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
This is what Marcus Johnson does best. An outstanding scorer, who knows how to get himself into a good rhythm.
Here's McGrady. 13 points in the game. Pass to Whiteside. Here's Risache. It's stolen by Johnson. Here's Bridgman. And that one is hammered home.
Unselfish play that time by Marcus Johnson. Recognized his team had a better look, and he got him the ball.
Gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Murray deciding where to go with it. Pass to Risache from behind the arc. Here's Whiteside. And that one's good with extra effort on the glass.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
He
didn't. Oh,
wow.
Man.
You want some?
Woo.
You got some.
He was looking in the basket on that one.
And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. So both teams changing it up here. All right, let's take a look back at last season and see the teams who collected the most second chance points.
This is a hustle stat. This team pounded the offensive glass, and it shows in their numbers from last year.
Here's Risache, covered by Johnson, and a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And out on the wings, Zach Risache has so many things scouts are looking for these days.
Yeah, B.A., this guy has tremendous potential as a two-way threat. Great length, good athleticism, and his jump shot could be elite. Coming into the league, a lot of people see Zachary Risache as a 3-and-D guy. The question becomes, what more can he bring to the table as he matures as a player?
And so he makes both from the line. Gotten each of their 6 shots to fall here in the second. Pass to Drexler. Here's Bing, defended by Murray. Right side Johnson. Clock at 6. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
There's a screen by Whiteside. On the take, and down it goes. Jam that one home.
The ball handling of T-Mac, really impressive. Watching him play, this guy is a thing of beauty. Puts a lot of time into his ball handling, you can tell.
Here's Drexler. He's got 9.
Oh, my goodness!
Whoa! And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Pass to Johnson. Beyond the arc. A rebound by Whiteside. Gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Showcasing his athleticism, plays like this are why you got to be excited about Risache's future in this league.
Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hand.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to get him the ball around the rim. I mean, it's either a dunk or free throws every time.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Pass to Johnson. There's the triple. The rebound by Murray. Gone 8 for 9 here in this second. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Murray doing whatever it takes to find the shot. Dynamic play from Jamal.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Frazier, he's checked in for Murray. So it's the home team now. They lead by 4. Here's Drexler. 13 points in the game. Oh my! Throw it down! Oh, some serious power to finish that one off.
Well, Drexler so smooth, makes it look effortless, but he does have to get tricky inside to beat that contact.
Frazier, the pass to Whiteside. Unloads. McGrady, shot is off. Gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Green with the ball. Now Whiteside defending. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It's going to go on Draymond Green. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
What's up?
Free throw no good for Whiteside.
You know, guys, you got to give much respect to the length of Whiteside. I mean, he's a hulking 7-footer who takes a lot of pride in being the defensive anchor for this team. He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Here's Rizachet. Pass to English. Fires for 3. And they get it back.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Here's Stoudemire. He's scoreless. Here's Stoudemire. Pass to Green. Shot clock at 6. Here's Lanier. Shots blocked!
Yeah, the size of Smith so intimidating. He uses those big hands to turn away shots.
Ooh, powered down with both hands.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Here's Drexler. Can't get it to drop. Gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Green. The finish! Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
Hey, Green is an outstanding defender, and when he's lurking in the area, you've got to be careful with the ball. He's going to start the fast break if he's able to pilfer it.
The 3 from Rizachet. The rebound by Marin. Green against Aldridge. And it's hammered home by Green.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Pass to English.
Nice!
Big finish!
Man!
Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now.
I agree. I mean, now's when they need a spark the most.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh?
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
Here's Houston. Still without a bucket. 6 to shoot. Pass to Smits. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
You know, given his size, it makes a lot of sense to feed Smits down low. Really good execution there.
They set the pick. Here's Stoudemire. Off with the layup. Gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Here's English. Off target with the open look.
Boy, defense non-existent there, but they catch a break as he whiffs it.
Pass to Drexler. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Strong take that time. Drexler, a chance to add another.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. LaMelo Ball, he's checked in for Frazier. And that one misses.
You know, Drexler's game is just so smooth and potent. Runs the floor beautifully, shoots the ball with tremendous confidence, and plays like a guy who can't be stopped.
It's stolen. Shot's good by Iverson. Iverson's gotten his second bucket on the night. Here's English. He's got 14. The outside. The three. They grab their own miss. For three. Here's Smits. And at last, they get one to fall. Smits has gotten 4 this quarter.
It's so difficult trying to keep Smits off the glass. He feasts on these second chance scoring opportunities.
Pass to Rulin. Fires from deep. Ball with the rebound. Shooting an insane 65%. Just terrific. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And the creative LaMelo Ball. Anytime he touches the rock, Clark, you expect a highlight reel play.
Uber creative. And he's got a flash and a flair to his game, but he's highly skilled and fundamentally sound, too. That's the one part that sometimes can be lost amidst all the flash. But he's a fun guy to watch hoop, that's for sure.
And given LaMelo Ball is 6'7", how does this give him an advantage at his position, Grant?
Well, B.A., he's able to score on smaller guards as well as see over them and find his teammates. His height and quick decision-making are real weapons.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
This is his second trip to the line in the game.
And Bridgman is a real jolt of energy for this team. He's a guy who can score in a hurry.
Gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. Here's Ball. Can't get it. He's now 1 of 4 from the floor. Gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Wicks with a bucket.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Pass to Avdia. Here's Keenan. Here's Houston. And he banks in the layup. Houston's got his first points of the game.
That's where they'd like all their shots to come from.
And that concludes the first half. Up by 8. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Thanks so much. I'm here with Coach Tom Thibodeau. And Tom, what's it going to take down the stretch to win this ball game?
I think just tough defense, take good shots, not turn the ball over, play smart.
Back to the basics. Thanks, Coach.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
Welcome in for halftime. And what's on tap, you ask? I can answer that. So far, it's been a nice outing.
Everything they touch on the offensive end right now is turning to goal. It makes life easy when most of your play calls are working.
Yeah, they came in with the right approach, and the execution, spectacular. All right, let's switch it over. See what the fans are posting on social media. So, a pressing question. Hustle D. Jeremy wants to know, will Shaq's career as a DJ surpass his basketball career?
Wait, Shaq's a DJ? Nah, I'm just...
Kenny, don't make me release this footage of you dancing on my stage.
It's
I
all
will
right,
release it right now. I'm picking my phone up right now. You say another word, I will release this footage.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Shooting has been incredible, 72%. Draymond Green is out there with Johnson. And it's Iverson in at the 1. That's Tom Thibodeau's 5 as we get going in the second half. Here's McGrady. Power it home!
Oh, wow!
Ooh, a two-handed power slam!
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet.
Exercising his authority.
He's pouring it on at a nice clip, and the rest of the team is stepping up as well.
Shooting an insane 65%. Just terrific. Here's Frazier. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Second half getting started, about a minute played. Outside Johnson. Pass to Drexler. Soft touch off the glass. Drexler's got 4 points this quarter.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Here's McGrady. They set the screen. Takes the 3. The offensive rebound. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Here's Johnson. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It's on LaMarcus Aldridge. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
think about it, what makes Marcus Johnson such a great player? Well, he does it all from the forward position. Racks up points, drops dimes, he rebounds the ball effectively, helps out in a bunch of different ways. Just a terrific all-around forward.
For the finish. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
This is intelligent basketball, forcing a turnover and then immediately starting the fast break.
Frazier, the pass to English. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Frazier's shot is off. Gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Here's Lanier. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
And, you know, for a big man, I think Green is one of the better dime droppers in the league. I mean, he's a true point forward who has excellent vision and sees the floor well.
And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. All right, a moment now to bring up last season's top rebounding teams.
Their effort on the boards was a point of pride for them. They play a physical style, and it served them well.
Aldridge with it. No points so far. Here's Frazier. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. Here's Drexler. Here he goes.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Aldridge outside. Launches it. Aldridge, that's good.
Boy, Aldridge has a really nice knack and rhythm with the catch and shoot opportunities.
Gone 6 of 7 and appearing confident in this half. Outside Johnson. Drexler passes to Green. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Pass to Parrish. And he goes in for the dunk.
Well, as for them being behind in this game, you certainly can't put any of it on his shoulders. He's been tremendous offensively. Boy, you've got to appreciate the passing there. Results in a great look.
Gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Here's Aldridge. And Aldridge with the slam.
Well, he's so good around the basket that he doesn't really need to throw it down, but sometimes Aldridge just has to take advantage of it.
There's the... Oh, are you kidding me? Wow, man.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys. You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Outside Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Now, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Brian, there are some players who felt the 65-game requirement for postseason awards was too high. The NBA's executive VP and head of operations, Joe Dumars, said, quote, "You're still allowed to miss 20% of the season. People pay to go, and they want to see their stars play." Brian, it's all about the fans.
True enough, Allie. Thanks. And he's gone 1 for 1 in the game so far at the line. Whiteside, he's checked in for Aldridge. One shot. The free throw drops for Johnson, and a vital mission for the NBA, mental health. Commissioner Silver has said it's the most important issue for the league.
And I applaud Adam for those comments he's made about it. I mean, the season is so difficult. It can really take a toll on your mind. So it's great the league is trying to help players out through this.
Drives to the hoop. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Johnson. Gone 8 of 12 from the floor in the third quarter. Frazier, the pass to Parrish. Here's Frazier. Pass to Parrish. Here's Frazier. 9 points in the game. Shot clock at 6. Parrish, no good. Here's Barnett, defended by Murray. Brown, a screen on Murray. Into the lane. And Whiteside with a block.
And Whiteside takes great pride in rejecting shots. Outstanding at getting his arms up and denying shooters.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Here's Barnett. Green, a screen. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by Murray. Rejected by Brown. And he gets it back. Great positioning on the putback.
Good awareness that time to put the shot right back up before the defense could react.
Here's Barnett. Yet to see a basket. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
What's up?
Gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Pass to Whiteside. To the inside. Here's Houston. It's hauled in by White.
Well, what appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
Here's Brown. Lays it up and banks it in. Brown's got his first bucket in this one.
Reliable approach. Getting the ball in the paint and going to work.
White against Ball. Pass to Houston. Launches a 3. He's off on that one. Got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Here's Bridgman. He's got 21. And he drives in. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Awesome work that time from Junior Bridgman, knifing inside nicely.
Here's Houston. It's deflected. Brown with it. Checked by Murray. And it's Brown off the drive. Here's Wicks. Houston with a rebound. Shooting well here in the third, hitting 50% of their shots. Avdia from outside. He can't get that one to fall. Shooting 71%. Their offense has looked unstoppable all game long.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Any hope of coming back to win this game looks near impossible.
I know. The way things have gone so far, hard to imagine.
And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. He wants to review the game plan. Both teams will make substitutions. It's intercepted. Here's Bing driving in. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Here's Ball. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Ball's got 7.
Boy, Ball plays with so much confidence. You know this guy believes in what he can do, including finding ways to score it inside.
Pass to White. Brown with a screen. White, the pass to Brown. 5 to shoot. The floater. Wicks with the bucket. Wicks has got 4 points in the quarter.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Now Ball. He's got 7. Here's Houston. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. 5 points in the game.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Here's Bridgman. Pass to Wicks. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Shooting 61% for the game, knocking him down. Ball surveys the floor to the middle. Here's Smits, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
Buries it from 3. Wicks has got 9 points now in the second half.
Bing does a superb job recognizing when one of his guys is open. I like his awareness on the floor.
Right wing. Ball right side. Hauled in by Brown. Gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. White, the pass to Wicks. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant.
A jaw-dropper emoji is what I look like right now. Incredible.
And he lobs it up top. Nice catch and finish on the lob.
Just a perfect pass and some pretty slick body control on the finish, too.
Man, that's butter.
He could have messed that up trying for a big slam. Nice work going to the layup.
They set a pick. Here's Bing, hounded by Ball. White on the wing. Brown with a screen. White can't hit. Murray from outside. Bing with a rebound. Fires away from way outside. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. They lead by 18. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got LaMelo Ball, and it's McGrady in at the 2. To the paint. Rulin pulls it in. shooting 71%. Their offense has looked unstoppable all game long.
Rare turnover for them tonight. They've protected the ball, and they're trying to protect this lead. And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Frazier, he's checked in for LaMelo Ball. Here's McGrady to the left wing. Inside, here's Bing. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Here's English, covered by Johnson. It falls again. He's now 8 for 12 from the floor.
Looking completely comfortable attacking from the inside. Alex English doing his thing.
Outside Johnson. Nice move. Going inside. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless.
He's one of the few players in the NBA who can pull something like that off.
It's stolen away. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
You need to bring a lot of help to stop him.
Man, with his elevation, he might just rise above it anyway.
Boy, I can't get enough of that, guys. I mean, he is a true rim wrecker.
The 3 from Aldridge. Here's Frazier. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Parrish cleaning it up for his team, using his length to protect the play and get them the basket.
Outside Johnson. And you see player training methods, Graham.
Oh, my goodness! Disrespectful. And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
English passes to Aldridge. Yes, it's good.
Using that size inside, Aldridge plays big and gets the hoop.
Got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Man, he's got a lot of firepower right now. I mean, what a half he's having.
What's up?
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
Frazier, the pass to Parrish. Here's McGrady. Lets it go from deep. Oh, you can tell he's feeling it now. 10 of 14 from the field.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
And here's Johnson. Well, Grant, we've heard some out there say dynasties are dead. And these days, there are a lot of teams contending for titles.
Well, the NBA is happy to see all the competition. But, you know, this league has been defined over the decades by dynasties. We'll see if their epitaph has been written.
What's up?
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
Here's English, covered by Johnson. English can't get it to go. Gotten all 6 shots to fall in the fourth quarter. Pass to Johnson. Outside, Green. Here's Drexler. 6 on the shot clock.
Man, oh man,
punch that was.
Bad intentions. And he jams it home with authority.
We are seeing a ton of effort from Drexler on offense.
Aldridge misses.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
High post Green. Aldridge on him. Here's Iverson. There's a screen. Out left to the wing. In transition, here they come. And the fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Down low. Here's Rulin. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
Here's English, covered by Johnson. English passes to Aldridge. Second shot opportunity, and he lays it in. Aldridge has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, the first half was one to deep six or forget, but in the second half, he's looked a lot better.
Here's Drexler. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Boy, how about the extension at the rim? So explosive. Drexler powering through.
Here's English. And it's a big finish right on Draymond Green. Oh, my goodness.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call him ladder climber.
And Grant, with the 65 games rule for player awards, it did seem there was a real reduction in load management.
Yeah, B.A., and I liked it. The stars played more early on, but we also saw a lot of them get banged up by the playoffs. So it seems there's still a balance to be struck.
He takes it in, and that one is stuffed right through.
And just a crafty move to get free for the dunk.
Now, he's not just trying to score, he's trying to embarrass someone.
Yeah, he was one step ahead of him the entire way.
Here's Marin. Pass to Stoudemire. From deep. Drills it from deep.
And I like watching Stoudemire stroke it from behind the arc. Has a nice touch on these deep shots.
Here's Parrish. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
So close on the finish. I mean, it could have been a three-point opportunity.
Full throttle, pedal to the metal, attacking basketball. I like that.
And that one misses.
A double-double machine. Parrish understands his strengths on offense and also works hard at the defensive end.
And the second free throw is good. And the league has made it clear, Grant, it sees streaming at the forefront of basketball viewing going forward.
Well, B.A., it's a no-brainer. The internet is the future, after all, and streaming opens a lot more options for engaging with fans while they watch.
Bridgman, no good. Gotten 8 of 14 shots to drop so far here in the fourth quarter. Here's English. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. English has got 12 points here in the second half. Pass to Bridgman. And there's a pick. To the inside. Here's Lanier. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Frazier, the pass to Parrish. Now here's Ball. It's stolen. Here's Bridgman with the drive.
I guess you don't need two hands when one will suffice.
Hey, as long as you don't lose control.
Yeah, I like the variety, though. Nice to switch it up.
Pass to Ball. Here's English. To the middle. Here's Parrish. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Look, it's not easy to intimidate Parrish inside. I don't care how physical you get with him. He maintains his cool.
Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
With two hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down, hard, and simple. What's up?
The free throw drops for Johnson. Clark, in your opinion, how does social media affect the game?
Monumental ways. One, I think the most direct way is that it keeps fans connected to players, and players have the option as to how they're going to engage with their fans directly, player to fan without any middle person. And that is valuable both ways, except when the narrative turns negative. That's the other side of the coin. And when you say things publicly on social media platforms, it's impossible to retract them. You might be able to erase them, but they're still out there in the stratosphere.
Here's Drexler, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
It doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better.
Pass to English. Here's McGrady. Lets the three fly. Gets the three ball to go. McGrady's got 25 points.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Here's Drexler. Pass to Green. Doesn't go for him. Got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Here's Frazier. Lets it go. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Lanier. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
Watch out for Lanier. He is a monster in the painted area.
Here's Frazier. Crafty move. So, Clark, you think the winner of the NBA Cup should be guaranteed an automatic playoff bid?
Man, that's interesting. I think it could make for a more competitive tournament. So if that would be the outcome, then I would be all for it. But what happens if the tournament winner is the #1 seed at the end of the season? I think you'd have to find alternative incentives then, BA.
Ball passes to Whiteside. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 4 assists in the game.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Outside Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop.
Tell you what, you'd hate to be the guy having the responsibility of guarding him.
The 3 from Ball. Wicks grabs the board.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Pass to Bing. Johnson inside. Here's Brown. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass getting it done.
It's never easy trying to keep him off the glass. He's an absolute beast down there.
Here's McGrady. Oh! Power it home!
Oh, wow!
And he goes in for the dunk.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there.
Boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of that one.
Pass to Wicks. Back to Johnson. Here's Marin. Just 5 on the clock. The 3 is up. Ball with the rebound. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Brown with the steal. They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, B.A. They deserve the win.
Here's Bing, hounded by Ball. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
That concludes the first game of the NBA.